What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Top 5 Countdown with Nerd Rage Radio. I have Uncle Dolphin.
Yo,
I have Chris Pickerton, if you're nasty.
Party people.
And to be in tune with the holidays, we are going to do the top 5 Thanksgiving foods. Of course, as always, these are the only lists that count. Feel free to leave yours in the comments. However, we won't pay them any attention if they are off base with ours.
I've seen the pictures of what y'all make. It's trash.
Yeah. Also, if you like this conversation and would like to see others like it, be sure to check out Nerd Rage Radio on a weekly basis, wherever your podcast can be found. With that being said, what is number 5 for you,
Number
Pinkerton?
5 for me, I need to say up front, shout out to my wife, KJ Sparkles, and shout out to my mom. What's up, Carolyn? Because a lot of this stuff is recipes that have been passed down. But I'm going to start out. You're going to hear this word a lot, and say it with me, boys. Casserole.
Which I would never go near.
You're missing out, bro.
He's weird. Don't worry about him. And
you know,
a
cake is basically a casserole, right?
Yeah, but I never had a green bean cake.
Well, I guess what we'll go ahead and go with for the first one is green bean casserole, which is a wonderful, wonderful dish. Creamy mushroom soup. It's got the green beans. It's okay. It's okay. And then the crispy onions on the top.
His favorite onions.
And then probably some special sauce that I don't know about.
Just make some, put it aside. Don't let him see it. Don't make him throw up in Thanksgiving.
Joe, what's your number 5?
Deviled eggs. I would eat anything with mayonnaise in it, bro.
I love deviled eggs.
Specifically, Kewpie is an extra heavy meal. Japanese meal.
Oh, yeah.
So what if the center is made with a mustard?
I mean, I'm down with deviled eggs for sure, but I can always just squirt some mayo on it then eat it afterwards.
It kind of works for any food.
Yeah.
Even breakfast cereal.
Yeah. Mayonnaise and everything.
So my number 5 is pumpkin pie. For those that don't know, I'm weird when it comes to food. Extremely weird. So there's 2 main types of pumpkin pie crust. One is more like a graham crust, and then the other one is more like a dough crust.
A classic crust.
So I prefer the dough crust. I won't go near the graham type crust. It's not a cracker.
But the texture and flavor is different.
It's different. It's more crumbly.
Yeah.
It's like sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, so I don't go near that. And I only eat it cold. When I was a kid, my grandma, God bless her, used to put a slice in the fridge because everybody else liked it hot. Like
hot pumpkin pie is just like
warm. Well, I guess room temperature.
Yeah. You like it that little crisp.
I like it cold.
Just like how you like your bananas, green and crunchy.
I do like them green. I like a crisp banana, Joe.
No, that's not a joke. That is not a joke.
Definitely not from
He likes to
Delaware.
snap into a banana like a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah.
It's true. Guilty. Number 4.
Up next, we're staying on brand here with the sweet potato casserole.
So I don't like a sweet potato in any way, shape, or form.
This guy.
I like the closest I'll get is I enjoy the song "Sweet Potato Pie" from Domino.
Mm-hmm. I know that jam.
But that's as close as I get to sweet potatoes in any way, shape.
Man, we're gonna have to play that in a minute. You got that sweet potato casserole. It's something that once again my mom made, and then my wife makes another variation. And I don't even know the ingredients on this one, but it's some sort of sweet potato base. There's probably mayonnaise, and on top, the way my wife does it, she'll do a row of marshmallows and then a row of this pecan cornflakes mixture. Sometimes it's Frosted Flakes, but not
Alabama
that kind.
thing?
I don't know, bro.
It may be.
Listen, it might be a Paula Deen thing. She said some messed up over the years. Whoop. But she can cook.
Separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Number 4, sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
Slash candied yam. I don't know the difference. I like it with the toasted marshmallow on top. I like that. I like it with whatever your wife puts on.
And some mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
My number 4 is the turkey itself. I like turkey well enough. I only eat the breast, so to speak. I'm down for the tradition. I'm a guy who respects tradition as long as it's not completely taking me backward. So like I'm all for a traditional Thanksgiving meal with turkey and all that kind of stuff. However, if I was going to somebody else's house and they were like, look, we're not doing turkey this year. It was hard to find. We did chicken instead. It was perfectly fine with me.
I prefer chicken.
I do too.
I think turkey is just because they get so big.
I like
30 pound. You can feed a lot of people with one bird.
I much prefer like a turkey sandwich the next day with leftovers than I do the turkey on Thanksgiving Day.
I just smother it. Gravy is fine.
Yeah. I just put salt and pepper on it and ketchup and then
it's got all that.
You're probably not a gravy fan, right?
No, ketchup, man.
Ketchup.
You can have both, you know, like meatloaf, gravy. But I know you hate meatloaf.
Oh, God. You even mention it, I get weak in the knees.
Well, the problem with
Bobby's weakness.
It's my kryptonite. It's like
meatloaf is his kryptonite.
It kills me. Like it's like if they made a bullet made out of meatloaf, it would kill me.
Oh my
Batman
goodness.
shoots me with a meatloaf bullet.
I mean, we got one more, so we might as well knock out corn casserole.
Corn casserole?
And I'm gonna tell you,
I'm not familiar with that.
That's some Alabama.
It is some Alabama
Yeah.
stuff. Things. It's a can of cream corn. It's a can of just like regular non-cream corn. What do you call that? Just corn? Canned corn?
Yeah,
I think so.
And then Jiffy cornbread mix. And I think you put an egg in it. It's fantastic. That and I don't cook, but I'll make corn casserole for Thanksgiving.
No
it
kidding.
doesn't even have to come in like a casserole.
No, I want it in the aluminum foil pans.
Oh,
So we just throw
the
that crap
wiggly
away.
ones. What would you just drop all your Thanksgiving?
It bends in half as you like it if you're not careful about it. What do you have for number 3, Joe?
Number 3, I have stuffing and gravy. I like the stuffing to be stuffed in the turkey and all the juices get in there. Gravy on everything.
So
Just gravy on all
sexual.
of Thanksgiving.
why?
I am always. Come on,
I know. You're
down.
You're covered up today.
Yeah.
You're cooling your jets over there.
I don't know how I feel about stuffing. I have had it at times and have found it palatable, but then I've also had it at times and it has completely turned my stomach.
I mean, it's it's a variety of recipes.
It's a variety of recipes.
The texture and taste and ingredients is very different everywhere.
Yeah. My number 3 are rolls, fresh rolls.
That's a broad topic.
Usually at my house, we do Parker House rolls,
Okay.
which people seem to really enjoy. I like them as well. They're not my favorite roll in the world, but I do enjoy them. But like the bread option is usually pretty high on the list for me. It's also safe. So like when I go to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving and I know that I probably won't eat anything there, I'd be like, more than likely there's going to be some rolls.
It could be some gluten-free rolls, though.
That would be awful. And then I'll tell you what else I don't like.
Nowadays, you don't know.
They got to be hot rolls out of the oven, in my opinion.
So demanding. So demanding.
Well, I'm only
this guy.
asking for one thing, really.
Just
you know what
bread.
I mean?
All he wants
He
is
just
give the
wants
man
bread.
bread, man.
Yeah.
He won't eat anything else.
I would have done well in prison, like in the 30s. When you just got like, bread and water.
All right, Andy Dufresne. You need a rock hammer.
Yeah. Number 2.
Number 2 for me is it's cornbread dressing, similar to your stuffing,
Never heard of it.
but
It's also-
made
yeah.
with corn.
Dressing
as
and
a
stuffing
cornbread
is
base.
like interchangeable words also.
It is, but it's not. People make this. They make it with just bread. They make it with breadcrumbs, croutons. This is like you cook a pan of cornbread and then you mix it in with the other ingredients. Fantastic. And it's often served with the aforementioned gravy.
Yes.
The problem with all that kind of stuffing is when they start put peppers and
It's got celery in it.
onions and and then I'm like, all right, look,
Well, you
there's
can't
too
eat
many
onions.
There's too
What
many.
if it's onions and then you're out?
it's
There's
called
too many attendees have been invited to this party.
It's called flavor.
Bobby wants to
Flavor.
be like still be in middle school with a tray with the separate compartments. He would love to have that as a standard.
So I'll be
everywhere
honest
he
with you.
goes.
You joke. I don't really like my food to touch.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. You like your trays.
I'm an adult, so I'm willing to make the sacrifice so that you don't have to wash 3 plates every time I come over to eat. But I'd prefer to have 3 plates and have
Can't
you
wait
wash
for
them
the next time
separately.
he
You
comes
must
to my
love like
house.
airplane food.
I'm just-
with
I'm
all
just-
the
I'm
different
just not a
and, like
tyrant.
microwave dinners. They're all separate.
Yeah.
It's funny you say rolls. This is controversial, but
I like a good controversy.
I can eat your wife's roll slather in Irish butter all day, all night. All day, all night, bro.
Yeah. Did I turn you on to the Irish butter?
You turn me on to your wife's rolls, yes.
Yeah. All the above.
Yes.
They are good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I know she makes it.
Yeah, she makes them from
like
scratch.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
And like the special pieces, the gooey pieces.
Yeah, the middle bits. They're the best.
Slightly underdone.
I always ask her to leave one of the batches slightly underdone because I like a gooey dough.
Yeah.
I love a doughy bread. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
My number 2, mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese.
That's like an everyday thing, though.
But it's also
also Thanksgiving.
It's also
I
a Thanksgiving
guess.
thing. Like I'm particular about my mac and cheese as well. Like it's got to be real cheese. It's got to like nothing out of a box. Nothing like none of that. Like and I like a Cheez-It crust on top.
Oh,
Like,
that's okay to come out of the box. The Cheez-It crust can come out of the box. But
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, so-
Cheez-Its working a lot of crazy.
Agreed.
So
number one, numero uno.
one. This does not involve anybody making anything, but it's something we only eat at this time of the year. And I know it's controversial, but I love me some jellied cranberry sauce out of a can.
the one that
I don't
comes
want
out
any-
with the same shape
Yep.
like a mold.
I don't
like,
want
And it like sits like
Yep.
with the bridges still around the edge from the can.
And I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody makes a cranberry, I'll tear that up too.
Yeah.
But there's something about that jelly. No, that's probably the second dish I'll make. I'll make on Thanksgiving. Is I'll open the can and then slice it up.
Yeah, you got to slice it up.
It's got to be all delightfully angled.
I can eat it as long as I don't think about it.
Why? What's wrong? It's just fruit and gelatin.
But it's like the gelatin element of it. I'm a texture person, so it's like my brain like constantly is telling me like have some Jello, and then my tongue is telling my brain it's not Jello. Abort.
Number one, I just mashed potato and gravy, bro.
Mashed potato and gravy. So
I love mashed.
That is a standard. It is a standard.
I don't think I've met a mashed potato and gravy I don't like.
I'm the exact opposite.
With skin, without skin, chunky, not chunky, smooth, out of a bucket that you can pour. Like KFC, that stuff is like I think it's powder or something.
So my number one is not necessarily like a popular one. It's just we do it here. It's a pumpkin walnut cheesecake.
Oh yeah, dude.
It is the best thing in the world.
So
it's in my top 3 desserts of all time. Like I only eat it once a year, so to speak, at Thanksgiving. I only have one slice a day for 8 days or whatever it is.
One slice a day for 8 days.
I am
so the whole thing.
Yeah, it's everything for me. I don't have any honorable mentions because I don't really care for Thanksgiving food all that much. Do you guys have any?
Same Z's. Bro. Touch hands.
Banana pudding.
Without bananas in it.
Without bananas in it. Shout out to KJ Sparkles on that.
Yeah.
He has to have a special.
Yeah, special little guy, man. Special little guy.
Everyone else has one batch and he has a separate batch.
Feel free to leave your top 5 Thanksgiving foods. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thanksgiving. My goal is to have this up on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And to everybody who doesn't live in America, I hope you have something to eat as well.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
If you have internet, I hope you guys have something to eat.
And with that being said, you can find Joe KW where?
On Twitch, Cyphers54 or Terrible Hime. Right here.
And you can find Chris Pickerton if you're nasty.
Oh, a Crashbox Customs.
Oh, dude, I'll put it right there.
All across the fruited plain.
How about that? Of course, you can find our Rage Radio every Thursday wherever your podcasts are uploaded. And with that, we'll be back next month.
Flappy lips.
Tasty toenails.
Tight traps, player.